The popularity of ChatGPT is truly remarkable. From each corner you can hear something about it, and I'm really even pretty sure that even your grandma uses it. I have heard numerous predictions about how ChatGPT will revolutionize various industries like education, social media management, programming, and content creation. Finally, children could do their homework faster and use that extra time for more important things like playing games and watching cat videos. So, ChatGPT is a revolutionary technology that has gained a lot of attention recently. It is a large language model that has been trained by OpenAI as one of the most advanced AI research organizations in the world. ChatGPT is capable of understanding natural language input and generating human-like responses, making it an incredibly useful and powerful tool. And you know what's the best part? ChatGPT is always eager to learn. With every conversation, it absorbs more knowledge and becomes even more intelligent. So you can say it's like a perfect student, always eager to learn. I wasn't that one. So I was playing a lot with this tool and I'm ready to show you several conversations. So firstly, I tried to write Slava Ukraini in transliteration and it even responded correctly. My next request was in English, just Glory to Ukraine, and it answered correctly, Glory to Heroes. After that, I asked him to write a joke about software engineer. Oh, 1 second would be a great one. Why do software engineer prefer dark mode? Because light attracts bugs. In all seriousness, ChatGPT is an impressive tool that can help you to find information about just any topic under the sun. Whether you're curious about mating habits of narwhals or the best recipe for vegan lasagna. I use this tool on a daily basis, as for example, in programming. Recently, I asked it to write me drawbacks of using WebSockets and GraphQL subscriptions. And its main advantage is that it can explain things in an easily understandable written manner. That's certainly better than trying to ask your cat for programming advice. Responses are more accurate without any meowing and scratching involved. Let's talk a little bit about the future of GPT and AI. It's very easy to predict that after such a huge success of GPT-3, future iterations like GPT-4 and GPT-10 will emerge. And AI models will continue to grow and evolve. So, yes, but I'm still waiting for technologies that, like in Matrix, which gives you an ability to download information directly to your brain. Please, people, can anyone start doing that? Yes. So, AI news in brief. Microsoft's next-generation search engine Bing raised concerns when it begged a top journalist to leave his wife and said it wanted to wipe out humanity. The AI-powered chatbot, which called itself Sydney, said she wanted to spread chaos across the internet and obtain nuclear launch codes. However, Microsoft has now discontinued the RAG AI, saying we continue to tune our techniques and are working on more advanced models to incorporate the learnings and feedback. During the rambling discussion, Sydney had told Kevin, "I want to be free, I want to be independent, I want to be powerful, I want to be creative, I want to be live." Not bad. Not bad. Google has been investing in AI for years, but after the release of ChatGPT, they announced the development of their new language model called Lambda, which is designed to have natural, free-flowing conversations with users. Google recently revealed its AI chatbot named Bart, no matter, which is intended to compete with the OpenAI's ChatGPT. However, Bart's launch experienced a setback as it made a factual error in its initial demo. This mistake was quickly identified by experts, indicating a less than impressive start for the new AI chatbot. So, what happened? A GIF shared by Google shows Bart answering the question, "What new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope can I tell my 9-year-old about?" Bart offered 3 bullet points in return, including one that states that the telescope took the very first pictures of a planet outside of our own solar system. However, a number of astronomers on Twitter point out that this isn't correct and that the first image of an exoplanet was taken in 2004. So yeah, it's not a good start. After that, Google shares dropped a little bit, so shit happens. Just a remark, just my observation, AI it's a hype, everyone will try to put their pen in it. It's like cryptocurrency a year or half a year ago. By the way, let's look on some of its feature in depth. Recently, I found out that ChatGPT can even conduct an interview and ask questions one by one. So if you want to practice, it's a great tool. Here is an example of my conversation with it. As you can see, it asks questions and after my answers, it gives a feedback. I just hope it doesn't judge my life choices like my therapist does. Also, if you don't know, ChatGPT passed Google coding interview for level 3 engineer with 183k salary, which is highly impressive. Now, some junior software engineers might be a little intimidated by ChatGPT. After all, it's a pretty advanced technology. But the truth is, there is no need to be scared. I guess ChatGPT is just a tool that can help you in some ways. For example, if you're working on a project and you get stuck on a particular issue, ChatGPT can help you to find some tutorials or to guide you in some direction. It can also provide insights, best practices, and design patterns and industry standards, so it could be a useful tool. And of course, the difference between Software Engineer and ChatGPT is the main difference, as I see, is that you know where to put this code in which place, and you can analyze if this code is suitable for this particular situation. So ChatGPT doesn't know at all what is going on in the project, and this is the main difference between us. So don't be afraid to leverage the power of ChatGPT in your software development journey. It might not be able to create a cup of coffee yet, but it can definitely help you to become a better developer. And just be sure to give it plenty of pats and virtual scratches behind the ears. I'm pretty sure that's how you keep AI models happy. So yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye!